Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Tax Central, and today we're going to be talking about what fruit best represents the Shorty. If you haven't seen the first video where I say what fruit best represents the Vandal, you should, go watch that after this one, obviously. It's like 3 minutes long. It won't take that long. Anyways, before we get into it, I'd like to thank Kupatot Chikaru for recommending me this video idea, or recommending the Shorty for the next, fruit we do. And, yeah. Thank you for the support on the last video. Even though it was like 300 views, it still had way more interactions than my 1,000 view video. So I really appreciate that from you guys. And yeah, on that note, like, subscribe, share, comment if you think I'm wrong or right, or if you like this Shorty. And yeah, let's get into it. First off, the characteristics of the Shorty. It's cheap, it's small, it's close range, aka not versatile. And it makes me sour when I get killed by it. So, yeah, with that in mind, the fruit options I'm thinking of is the lemon, those blueberries, and cranberries. I'll get into each of those, okay? So, first off, I think lemons, right? Very strong sour flavor, just like me after getting shot by a Shorty through a smoke. Or as soon as I walk into a smoke. Yeah, that's better. They're pretty cheap, coming in at 66 cents per lemon at Walmart, allegedly, according to my Google search history. They're very small. The only issue is they are a very versatile fruit. So, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Anyways, next up, we're going to say one of those blueberries. You know, those ones. Ugh. Because, you know, they're very sour. They're kind of just gross, you know. Actually, they're less of a sour and more of just taste like disappointment. Just like queuing up for a game of Val and having to deal with your stupid fucking randoms the entire time, you know? They're very small, obviously. They're blueberries. And that means they're cheap. And yeah. But these ones, I wouldn't say they're usable, you know? Just because they're a blueberry doesn't mean that they can be used in all the blueberry things. These ones are too ass. Actually, probably pies are the one good use for these types of blueberries, because otherwise they're just straight booty cheeks. On that note, let's get into cranberries. They're not very versatile. Besides cranberry juice, what the hell do you use cranberries in? And don't say pie. We already got cherry pie. We don't need cranberry pie as well. Yeah, cranberries are sour though. They're small. I can relate to that. They have vitamin C in them, which is kind of interesting. I don't know what that has to do with relating it to the Shorty, but I just wanted to say the vitamin C is very useful for fending off the viruses known as my ranked randoms. Yeah, and according to Reddit, they're pretty cheap. That being a Reddit thread that I did not click on or, look at. Anyways, moving on. With all of that information taken into consideration, drum roll please, I think it's one of those blueberries. Mainly, I know they're not super sour, but I think that just the fact that how bad they are, when I eat one of those blueberries, I'm expecting, a good blueberry. Or even one of the, slightly sour blueberries, you know? Even that's better. But when I bite into one of those mushy, sad blueberries, it just, it's, parallel to getting shot with a Shorty the second I swing a smoke. So, yeah, on that note, those blueberries are best representing of the Shorty. On that note, like, subscribe, share, take care. I'll catch you in the next one, and peace.